Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. So this is Kubernetes meeting. I'm Ryota, and I'll be the host for today's meeting of Kubernetes version 136 release team meeting. Today is 4th of February, and we are in the week 4 of the release cycle. Before we get started, please be aware that this is a Kubernetes community meeting, which falls under the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which can be summarized to be excellent to each other. And this meeting is being recorded, and it will be publicly posted on to YouTube. So please be mindful of what you say is being recorded. So with that, let's get to the meeting notes. Let me just share one more time to the Zoom chat that the meeting note is here. So if you haven't done so already, please put yourself to the attendees list on the APAC section here. Thank you very much for leaving the notes here, leaving your names here for some of the folks here. If you haven't done so, as I said, please add yourself there. With that, I'm going to move on to the open discussion, which I do not see anything. And is there anything that people want to talk about before I get started with the sub-team updates? I guess not. So let's just move on to the sub-team updates. We'll get started with the enhancements. Do we have Raji on the call?
Yes, Riyata. Hello, everyone. So, coming to the enhancements updates, I see your screen scroll down. Can you just scroll? Yeah. Hello. We on total have 99 caps on the enhancements board, out of which 47 are aiming for alpha stage, 26 for beta, and 23 for the stable stage. And two were deprecated with the deprecation label, and we have one which is yet to be decided on the stage, which is empty on the board. And coming to the status, which is tracked for PRR fees, 74 of them are tracked for the PRR fees, which have the requirements satisfied, and 25 are at risk for the PRR fees. We have sent out the GitHub issue comments notifying the authors about the status of the enhancement caps, and three were removed from the milestone out of the ones which were initially planned for. And yes, so all the caps have been reviewed. There were some late additions, and whatever were assigned to us few hours back, like people, team who was there in a pack zone, we have finished the reviewing part of all the caps, whatever pending as well. And the mailing list, kh.io permissions have been merged. Thanks to Riota for that. And the PRR freeze party will be scheduled tomorrow, which is Thursday, 4th February, 12 UTC. Then we will be starting the KEP review for the enhancements freeze, as it is only 1 week away. So whatever KEPs are having the tracked for PRR freeze, we will right away start reviewing them, whether they are up to mark for enhancements freeze. Yeah, that's all the updates from our sub team. Thank
All
you.
right, sounds good. Thank you very much, Raji. So I think the just one quick correction would be this is 5th, I think. Thursday
Oh,
is tomorrow. 5th is tomorrow.
right.
So with that, PR freeze coming up very quick, very soon tomorrow, UTC 12 o'clock. Yeah, thank you very much for the update. It's quite a few caps on the board now, and we'll see how many we'll have after the PR freeze, and also enhancements freeze coming up soon. So yeah, thank you very much for the update. Do we have any questions or comments for the enhancements team? All right, if not, let's move on to release signal. Do we have Tatiana on the call? I think I saw
Uh,
her.
yep. Hello, everyone. Our current status is green. We have reported 3 flaky tests this week, but all of those tests and failures are non-blockers, so we are green. And that's basically all what we have.
Sounds great. Yeah, having green signs are amazing. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments on release signal? All right, I think that's no. Thank you very much, Tatiana. So let's move on to docs. Do we have Tusha on the call?
Hey, hi everyone. So for docs update, our status is green, and the last week's branching PR for k/website has been approved and merged. We are going to begin on the release notes creation for version 1.30 alpha 1 once it's released today. And next week, we'll start looking into caps distribution amongst our team. Yep, that's all. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments for docs team? All right, I think that's no. So let's move on to comms. I think I saw Swati on the call.
Yep. Hello, everyone. So coming to the comms update, our status is currently green. So with the PRR freeze in effect tomorrow, the bulk of the comms work begins. So the PR has been merged to first give shadows access to groups. Thank you so much. And our lead Chad has now set up the comms project board, and the team is ready for the V1.36 release onboarding, which will be hosted by Kat on Friday. That's it from comms. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments for comms team? All right, I take it as no. Let's move on to release branch management. I think I saw Surilam on the call.
Yep. Hey everyone. We are planning to do the alpha 1 cut today, and we've already got the green signal from release signal. So Agustina's working on the alpha 1 cut, and I'll be helping her once she's online later today. Yeah, and our
Great.
status is green.
Amazing. Yeah, things are moving now, and yeah, it's the first one, and yeah, please keep us posted. But yeah, thank you very much for the update. Do we have any questions or comments for the release branch management? All right, I think that's no. So we'll move on to sub-project leads, which we do not have anything at the moment. So we'll just wait for the email call later today. And moving on to my update, release lead update. So as usual, all the action items and the progress can be found in this issue. And the org membership, it took a little bit of while, but I think everyone, in terms of the shadows, have been added to the mail group. So which means that you should see the calendar invite, you should be able to access the docs and also update them. Some of the sheets and docs were behind the release team mail group access, so you can now view them or have access to them to edit them. So I don't think there is anything outstanding at the moment, but if you do have any problems with access or entitlements, please do let me know. I'll try to sort it out. PRR freeze, as mentioned from the enhancements team, is coming up tomorrow, and also enhancements freeze is very close as well, around the corner next week. And with the release lead shadows around, we're here to help with any workload, especially around these deadlines, the freeze and the freeze parties. Some of the actions need to be taken care of by manual intervention. So if there is anything that you struggle as a team, as a shadow even, do not hesitate to contact us, myself or any of the release lead shadows. We're here to help. So yeah, let us know. And yeah, Alpha 1 release is coming up. So yeah, and also green signal from release signal, which is very good. I think that's all from my side at this point. Do we have any questions or comments for release lead and around the releases in general? All right, I think that's no. SIG scalability, we don't have any status. I would assume that there is nothing to report. So that covers all that we wanted to touch on. And actually, I forgot to mention one thing, but I'm just going to move on from the subteam updates now. And I think that covers all of that. Do we have any questions or comments for the subteams before I move on to something else? All right, I think that's no. And with that, that covers everything. Do we have any other open discussions that we didn't have the chance to talk about or want to bring up? I guess that's no as well. So last week I was not available and I wasn't able to host America's call either. I just want to make sure that if anyone didn't have the chance to introduce themselves, if they want to come off mute and talk about your experience or just kind of have a quick intro if you haven't done so, maybe this is the time. You don't have to, but I would be absolutely open to hear if there's anyone who wants to introduce themselves. I'll give like 3 more seconds. Guess that's a no. All right, I think we'll have another session for America's EMEA later today. That might be another chance. But yeah, and I see most of the folks that I know have interacted with in some regards. So thank you very much for joining. And with that, I'm going to stop recording. So where do I stop the recording? Thank you very much for joining YouTube. No, not this one. Where is it? This one.